Hi yoginis, Ashley Josephine here. Today we're going to do a little bit more of a high-paced yoga routine. We're going to move through the Sun B sequence. We're going to stretch out and strengthen the legs, the shoulders and the arms, the core, and also add a little bit of cardio into the mix. So if you're looking for yoga as a fitness alternative, this particular sequence is really beneficial for the entire body and is a great alternative workout to either add into your existing workout routine or replace with something else that you do at the gym, whether it be weightlifting or running on the treadmill. So we're going to start at the front of the mat in a forward fold. Take your feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little wider, just to warm up the back of the spine. Shake your head yes and no. Release the tension in the neck. Maybe cross your hands to opposite elbows and sway side to side. We'll start the sequence moving through, talking about some alignment principles, helping you to feel confident in each of the poses, and then we'll move 1 or 2 times through, one breath to one movement. That's called Vinyasa, and that's where you really get the cardio benefits of the practice. So from here, bring your hands to your shins, come to a halfway lift. You're looking for a straight spine. Your chest is pulling out forward toward the front of the room. The weight is equal in the feet, not too far forward, not too far back. You might even feel a stretch in the back of the legs here, pressing the butt back behind you and the chest in the opposite direction. On your exhale, fold back down, place your hands right in front of your feet, step back to a downward facing dog. Down dog, your hips are up and back. Your heels are pressing down to the mat. Gaze up at the belly button. Then look in between your hands. Walk back to the top of the mat. This time your feet are together to touch. There might be a sliver between your ankles. Bend down in your knees. Moving into chair pose, your arms come up overhead. Imagine that you're sitting into a chair behind you. This pose is working the thighs. Even just a couple breaths here, you'll start to feel that burn. Pick up the toes so that the weight rocks back into your heels, and relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Take tension out of the upper body here. Straighten the legs, forward fold, come down. Inhale to a halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, hands down, step back. We'll move through chaturanga here. Press back through the balls of the feet to activate the leg muscles. Lower halfway down by pulling the elbows into the rib cage. Notice that they're glued. Only lower halfway, really pull in the core here. Then flip over the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Pull the chest up and back. Squeeze an imaginary pencil in between your shoulder blades. Pull the abdomen up and in to support your low back, and press down into the tops of your feet so that your knees lift up off the mat. On your exhale, use your core to press your butt up and back behind you, downward facing dog. On your inhale, reach your right leg high, and then bend your knee and place your foot in between your hands. Spin your back foot down. It might be at about a 45-degree angle. And reach up to warrior one. So your hips are pointing forward toward the front of the room. The left hip pulls forward, the right hip pulls back here. Sink down into your lunge. On your exhale, warrior two, you'll see the back of this pose first. So your hips open up to the side this time. Notice the back foot straight down. There's a knife edge pressing really firmly into the ground. Arms become extensions of the shoulders, gaze out over your right fingertips. On your exhale, start to reach forward, extended side angle. 2 options. 1, take your forearm and rest it on your thigh. 2, straighten your arm and press the knee out toward the pinky side edge of the foot. Whichever option you choose, everyone can tuck your tailbone down to the heel behind you. This will help press your chest forward and give you more length in both side bodies. On your inhale, press down through the feet. Use your core to lift your torso up and back. Reverse warrior. Little to no weight in your back hand here. Avoid pressing directly into the knee. And release your right shoulder. Avoid really stretching out. Allow it to complement the pose rather than take charge. And really bend down into that front knee here. We're still in the lunge. You should probably be feeling something in that front leg. Then come back to warrior two, plant your hands down, step back, high plank, moving through chaturanga, using the core strengthening here. Inhale, upward facing dog, stretching out the front of the body and the back of the spine. And exhale, downward facing dog. We move to the other side. On your inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, place it in between your hands, the foot that is, not the knee. Spin your back foot down. Now you'll see the front of the pose, about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hips toward the front of the room. This time, your right hip pulls forward, your left hip pulls back, lunge down deep in your front leg, press through the knife edge of your back foot, feeling a stretch in the hips and activating the muscles in the legs. Now on your exhale, twist the hips open, warrior two. You might need to lengthen your stance a little bit. Press down through the feet by lifting the toes. Gaze over your right fingertips. Shoulders stacked directly on top of your hips. Start to reach forward on your exhale. Extended side angle. Remember, forearm to shin or straighten the arm. Avoid resting all the way down on the thigh here though. Feel the body moving up in about a 45-degree angle. Tuck that tailbone down to pull the heart forward. And then press down into the feet. Lift yourself up and back, reverse warrior. Relax your ear down to your shoulders and lunge deep into your front leg. Little to no weight in that backhand. Allow the oblique muscles here, the side muscles, to help lift the torso up. Then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Step back to high plank. Press through the feet as you lower down. Pull the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet. Pull the shoulders together. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so we moved pretty fast through that, but we gave you lots of alignment cues. Take a couple breaths here, breathing in and out through your nose. We're going to move a little bit more quickly through that. Less alignment cues, more breath cues. So this is where the cardio aspect of the practice comes in. This is where the fitness aspect of the practice really starts to announce itself. All right, gaze in between your hands. Walk to the top of the mat. Find yourself in a forward fold. On your inhale, come to a halfway lift. On your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, rise up, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot in between the hands. Spin your back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hips forward. Exhale, warrior two. Hips to the side. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Step back, high plank to Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale to the side, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, release down. Step back, high plank, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths, deep inhale. Exhale, gaze at the belly button. Press down through the heels. Press down through the palms. 1 more breath here. Gaze in between your hands this time. Try hopping lightly to the top of the mat. On your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back foot down. Rise up on your inhale, warrior one, hips to the front. Exhale, warrior two, hips to the side. Inhale, pause here. Exhale, reach forward. Extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down, step back, high plank, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side, you've got this. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, spin your back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pause. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, release your hands down, step back, high plank, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhale, release. Take your knees down to the ground, spread them wide. Sink back, child's pose. Deep inhales through the nose. Feel your heartbeat. Close your eyes. So that's the cardio aspect of yoga. And you could feel as you were moving through the poses, hopefully, that you were really working and stretching into the legs, especially the thighs in chair pose and in some of the warriors, that you were extending out through the arms, and that through poses like upward facing dog and reverse warrior, you're really using your core to support the stretch and elongation of the spine. One of the great things about yoga is that, especially in a vinyasa sequence, we get to experience all of these benefits in one. It's like a super boost package of an exercise routine, in that we're not just stretching, we're not just isolating one part of the body, we are using the body as an integrated whole, working the muscles in the entire body in one pose, and also getting the heart benefits through the cardio aspect of it and the breath. It's really amazing when you continue a practice over time. The benefits are wonderful, and I hope that you found this sequence to be helpful to you in your fitness goals. This is obviously just about 10 minutes, so if you really are looking to lose weight, you would want to take advantage of going to a full 60-minute class. Vinyasa is a great place to start. This is a really good introduction to what you might find in a Vinyasa class. My name is Ashley Josephine, and as always, if you ever have any questions about yoga, whether it has to do with fitness and cardio or meditation or the philosophy of yoga, please, please, please reach out to me and let me know. I want to answer your questions and teach you to be the best yogini that you can be in this world. Thank you so much for showing up today. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on or off the mat again soon. Namaste.